Beethoven's Sonata in F minor, Opus 57, was written in 1804, and it was given the nickname Appassionata by the publisher. Again, Beethoven didn't bestow the nickname, but this one definitely describes very accurately the molten lava of this music. I think of it as the towering inferno of the Beethoven sonatas. The architecture is magnificent. The emotions are very, very intense. Beethoven's pushing the piano to extremes of fast and slow, of very loud and very soft. It's just one of the most exciting works in the entire musical literature. The first movement is set out on a very grand, large scale. It's very easy to follow Beethoven's argument. Even though the piano writing is very complex and very challenging, you just have to let Beethoven be your guide through the throbbing emotions that the composer writes into the music. The second movement is a big contrast where the first movement has so many different kinds of contrasts. The second movement is almost static. It's very serene. It's a theme with 4 variations. And even though the tempo stays exactly the same, Beethoven keeps increasing the note values, so it sounds like the music gets faster and faster. The movement starts very low in the keyboard and gradually gets higher and higher and higher, as if we're ascending into the heavens. After this very serene break from the intensity, Beethoven throws us back into the volcano with the last movement, which is just a swirl of emotions and of music. We think we're getting to the end, but Beethoven pulls us back. He keeps withholding that climax until finally it explodes at the end. Beethoven was very good friends with the Russian ambassador to Vienna, a man named Count Razumovsky. And Razumovsky made a present to Beethoven of a book of Russian folk songs. And Beethoven utilized a number of these, most famously in the Razumovsky string quartets named for the Count, but he also uses one of them in the finale of the Appassionata. And you can just hear the Cossack dancing as Beethoven just continually winds up the music faster and louder into one of the most thrilling conclusions in all of music.